Alright, we got a 93 Plymouth Voyager. It's got a 3.3 liter V6 in there. It hasn't been started for about 7 months. I'm going to see what it does. I got a battery I'm going to throw in here. And just make sure I line up the terminals. We got positive to red, negative to black. So I got that hooked up. I'm not even going to bother bolting it down. It sounds like it came on. I heard the motor dinging. I had the key in already. This key is an absolute bitch to use. I already put it in and turned it just to make sure that I could. Because it normally likes to get stuck in the off position, so you got to wiggle it before it'll turn on. Of course, I don't have enough battery power. So is it the battery that's low, or is it the more likely culprit of a bad battery connection? Or possibly a little bit of both. Yeah, not enough battery power. Alright, so I went ahead and grabbed the jump pack. I'm going to go ahead and try and get this. I checked it, it's not dead. Alright, so the jump pack battery status is fully charged, so that's good. Got it both hooked up. Hopefully that's good of enough connection, and we'll throw that on and see if it will start. Still not quite enough power there. Not quite enough. So we got to figure something else out. Alright, so I tried readjusting it, and we'll see if it goes this time. Wonderful. Right after we got enough battery power to it, it started right up. Got a good motor in here. Let that run for a little bit and I'll show you. Now this one has a side door which is clearly starting to rust out. We got a better door over here. It's still not in perfect shape. It's got some rust along the bottom, but we'll have to do some fabricating on this. Get rid of that rust right there, and then we'll have that replaced at some point in time. So that's another one of the projects that we're going to want to work on. So it's a good running vehicle. It should be in pretty decent shape after we just knock out a few kinks, get a better battery for it, get it installed properly, and get that door fixed. So one of the goals with this Voyager is to make it roadworthy again. And one of the things that I noted before is the door doesn't shut all the way. I showed you the replacement door. And hopefully we can get it to actually shut completely. You can see the gap here where it just won't latch anymore. And you get a lot of road noise, and it's obnoxious to drive. But more importantly, it's just not safe. But the other aspect of it is it's got airbags in the back, like an air ride suspension. And you can just see how low it's squatting down in the back here. And it doesn't make for a good ride at all. So the plan is to take those out completely and install a regular coilover spring system in it instead. Hopefully with those two repairs on this vehicle, we can have it roadworthy again. There's nothing wrong with the way it runs. It's been super reliable since we got it. It just needs a few minor repairs to it. And I say minor because they're not really that big of an issue, but who knows what kind of a monster they become after we get started on it. So there's the door sitting over there. So hopefully between those two issues, it can be roadworthy again.